Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about one of the basics in trading. Uh, Whatever platform you use, the first type of chart that you may see is this candlestick chart, which is very popular and it has lots of information. Um, Previously I discussed different types of charts, candlestick, wrinkle, line, and you can go and have a look at that video as well. On this video, I want to explain a bit more about candlestick itself and also the basic and best candlestick patterns. First, just I start from the beginning. What is the candlestick? Yeah, as you can see, candlesticks, as I said, has lots of information. It shows you the opening price, closing price, high and low. So depending on the bullish or bearish type, so this one is bullish. As you can see, the close price is above open price, and for the bearish one, we open here, then price fluctuates between high and low, and at the end, after time frame that we choose, could be daily, hourly, weekly, or whatever, it closes here. But the other one, it opens here, then price fluctuates up and down during that time frame, and again closes here. The patterns, if you just Google different patterns or best patterns of candlestick, you will find heaps of patterns and thousands different names, which is very confusing. The best way to learn trading by looking at candlesticks, in my opinion, is that you should learn the psychology. So, for example, here, sellers uh, had the power in the market. They push the price down and price fluctuates this much and then closed here. So the body of the candle tells you the difference between open and close, which gives you an idea how much or how far sellers here or buyers here been able to push the price up or down and maintain the a certain level during that time frame. So it gives you a good idea when you compare that to the shadows or wicks. Here you can see the lower wick or lower shadow, and here you can see upper wick or upper shadow. So these uh, things gives you a very good idea. The long wick, for example, if you see a long wick or long shadow candle, it means that buyers or sellers try to push the price further, but they fail. So, for example, if you look here, you can see the wick is longer. So, buyers here try to reverse the trend, but they've been unsuccessful and the price goes down again. So it has a long wick. The patterns, one of the good patterns is in sidebar, and also the other one, engulfing pattern, which for both of these patterns we have bearish and bullish pattern. So what's in sidebar? In sidebar, after a long wick or long shadow candle, if we see in sidebar, it means that open and close of the second candle is inside the previous bar. So in that situation, it means that if we are in the uptrend like here, it means that buyers didn't have enough power to push the price up and up again. So this could be a reversal signal. Also, in the engulfing pattern, we have for example, here we had the uptrend, then buyers failed to go higher, and the close goes below the closing of the previous candle. So the engulfing pattern here happens. But doesn't matter what really people call these patterns. When you look at charts for a long time, you would be able to just recognize the psychology of the movement, and how people move in the head and head movement of the community, buyers and sellers, how they come into the market and how they go. So let's just go and open chart here. You can see lots of these patterns you can see happens here. For example, we have the inside bar. You can see we had a good line candle, then we have a smaller one but inside the other one. So this is a good indication that a reversal can happen. So if you here that was the inside, as you can see. Okay. So after inside bar, you can see that price goes down, and also next one, as you can see, this is engulfing, and after that the price again goes down. So you should look at the momentum of the candles to just recognize the trend. So you can see here very nice momentum of candles happening, and we are in a downtrend. So good entry points comes when you lost a bit of the momentum like here. Then again, this could be either a good opportunity for going down further, depending on the type of this last candle. Here you can see that this is very similar to a hanging man or reverse hammer. So that's again can be a signal for the sell. So can be a short signal again, and the price again finds the momentum and goes down. And here you can see few candles in the same level, so it tells you that we don't have that enough momentum, and you should just watch and see what the last candle did. So this candle here at the moment, you can see as I said, multiple rejection happen, so could be a good resistance and sign of price rejection. So this multiple rejections here. We are looking at euro versus US dollar, and today is 8th of August, which is a Sunday anyway. Tomorrow the market will open. So this could be a very good entry if you think this is a good resistance. Then you can just set an order of buy order here and put the stop loss somewhere depending on what strategy you use to to do the stop loss. Maybe look at the previous resistance levels. Here you can see very nice resistance anyway at this point. So we can put the stop loss maybe depending on the time frames you're trading, maybe 20 pips below this low of this candle. But that depends on your stop loss. And I explained stop loss in other videos. I use ATR to uh, configure my stop losses. So I'm not going to discuss that in this video anyway. Then we have shrinking candles, as I said. So that's a sign of loss of momentum, which again, you decide, okay, what's going to happen? We're losing the momentum. So what's going to happen after? And when you know the overall trend of the market, then you combine that with this information, it can give you a very good idea for, to enter the market. Then we have, for example, 3 consecutive candles in the same color. This indicates the start of the trend. So many people call that 3 soldiers or whatever, but just make it simple. 3 consecutive candles in the same color. So if you go and have a look at here, you can see the beginning uptrend, then we have 1, 2, 3 red. Then this goes down. It gives you an idea. Okay, the trend now goes down. Or here 1, 2, 3. So price goes down again here. And you should always put the stop loss anyway in case of this retracement by this consolidation, which happens. And it is normal in trading anyway. Big red candle is bearish, as you can see, the big ones. That's signs of the bearish. And if you're working on long-term time frames, then you know that, okay, this is a big line red candle. We want to put the stop loss above here and then just enjoy the downtrend here. So this big line red means that we are going down. And the other side here, the big green ones like this, you can see how big, and this is very interesting one. Sellers tried really hard here and push the price down up to here, 1.177 something, and then price took over and they made a very big line green candle. This means that, okay, now we have the. So as I said, don't waste your time by, remembering the different names, which people use, Doji, Hammer, sorry, spinning top, I don't know, hanging and bearish pattern. Those different names, if you Google, they're just confusing. You should just learn the psychology of the movement to be able to trade. So, yeah, even, Doji pattern, open and close are very similar, and we have shadows on both sides. This can be a signal for reversal. So again, something like this. If you see something like this is called Doji. So we have just a line, very open and close are very similar. Then we have shadow up and down. This can be a sign of reversal, as you can see. It was down, then it gone up. So how many of those you can find? See here. This is again another Doji. So it was down, then it gone up. And if you put the stop loss and take profits, then you will do very, very nicely using this candlestick by themselves without any other indicator anyway. So yeah, just look at the charts as much as you can and study, then you will notice how the prices are moving in a harmonic patterns, and then you will understand the reason behind the shape of these candles, and you understand when sellers tried hard and when the momentum is losing. So then you can decide to set very good orders. I hope you learned something. Have a nice day. See you